What's up, guys? What is up? 5 seconds in. Let's see if see how fast people show up. 14, 15 seconds in, and we've already got that. Did not take as long as I thought it would. My goodness. What's up, guys? 30 seconds in, and we've got 20 people. All right, that's crazy. All right, so the last time I went live, it took me 20 minutes to get 20 people here. How are y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, where y'all from? Where y'all from? Tell me where you're from in the comment section. I'm going to be reading comments. I didn't really want anything today. I just want to go live because I need a break from these vlogs. Oh my gosh. Don't ever do Vlogmas because it's harder than you think. Let's see here. Where are y'all from? Where y'all from? Memphis, right up the road. We could go get some barbecue or something right across the river. Let's see here. North Carolina, New Jersey. Michael Walters from Florida. I know Mike Walters in New Jersey. DC. Let's see here. Canada. Wow, that's awesome. Tire from production weekend. Massachusetts. David, what you have going on this weekend in Massachusetts? Let us know. Let us know. Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I'll be going through Mississippi at the end of this month. Philly, South Jersey, Brazil. I think we officially have our furthest subscriber. Chicago. Let's see here. Quakertown, Pennsylvania. Athens, Ohio, Wisconsin. Man, I appreciate it. The 5K, it happened a lot faster than I thought it would. Nick Hughes from the Midwest Chicago area, St. Louis, Fat Mix Productions. Tupelo, Mississippi, Florida, Virginia, Iowa. Let's see here. This kid from Brooklyn, Wyoming. Belgium. Oh, boy. Belgium. That's. I think we now officially have our furthest subscriber away. Yeah, 5,000. That's awesome. We started off this time last week. We had 3,800, and now we're almost at 5,200. So to gain 1,200 subs in a week, that's nuts. I don't know of how many. Is that light? Is it going dark? Is it doing that with y'all too, or is it tripping me out? I think I either need to move or something. But yeah, gaining that many subscribers in a week's time, that's crazy. Brazil's further than Belgium. All right, you got me. I'm sorry. My distances aren't that great. Distance and math isn't my thing. Am I going to Mobile Beat in Las Vegas this March? That's a great question. I'm going to go ahead and say it's a very strong possibility. I'm trying to team up with some companies that want me to come out there and just kind of work with them. So I think I'm going to say it's a strong maybe. I know that DJ Barr is going to be there. I know Rick Webb is going to be there. So I think a lot of the YouTube vloggers, DJ vloggers, are going to be there. So hopefully that'd be dope. Y'all going to Mobile Beat? Let me know. Let's see here. March. I opened my calendar. Okay, cool. Let's see here. March 11th through the 14th. So yeah, I could catch a flight and be back. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a strong possibility. If you're going out to Mobile Beat, let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. Load in finished at 3 a.m. I've been a part of those load ins. Ooh, my camera is auto adjusting. How do I stop that? I'm using the camera in my MacBook Pro. How do I stop that? I don't like it. Friday hired for a band, high school, X32 set up. Told it was actually 4 rappers. Turned out rappers traveled with 20 others. They got shut down 5 minutes in. Ooh, I've been a part of those gigs too. I like hip hop music, but doing hip hop live production is garbage. It sucks. I mean, unless you're working with people that actually know what they're doing. 9 times out of 10, they're overdriving your PA and wanting to blow it up. No thanks. But it seems like the money went to a good cause. So that's pretty awesome. Brett, thank you, brother. Congratulations. This is all you guys. Y'all did it. I asked a week ago, let's get to 5K before Christmas. And damn, y'all did it in like 6 days. So, I mean, awesome. I appreciate you guys. Where's Mobile Beat? Mobile Beat is going to be in Las Vegas. I know the DJ Expo is at Atlantic City. Check out my leg lamp back there. 'Tis the season, right? DJ Expo is at Atlantic City, and Mobile Beat is in Las Vegas. From what I've been told, it's a great concert. Me, myself, personally, I've never even been. So if I go this year, this will be my first year. So, how many people from YouTube have called you? Believe it or not, I get at least 1 call per day. At least 1. Like I say it's a big joke on the videos, and it kind of has turned into a joke. But yeah, 1 call a day. Don't call me. Let's see here. Devin, your daughter turned 1 month today, so you're not gonna make it. Hey, congratulations, man. That's work. Fame was always more important than work. That's for sure. Yes, Kevin Elkin, 10,000 subscribers is now the goal prior to Christmas. If we do 10,000 subscribers, we're doing 2 giveaways, first and second prize. Hop on it. Share it with all your friends. 39 subscribers, or 39, yeah, 39 folks on right now. Why don't y'all, where's all my people at? What kind of questions y'all got? Give me some questions. What's up? Let's get this chat popping with some questions. Bulgaria, that's awesome. He just added 4 new fixtures: the Blizzard Tough Storm and the Elation Design Wash. Those are good fixtures. I've used those before. Blizzard Tough Storm, that might be something I have to look into. I'm a Blizzard dealer, but I don't ever purchase from Blizzard. They're kind of stingy when it comes to doing dealer pricing on stuff. They're okay though. Let's see here. What kind of event do I normally book for New Year's, and do I charge more? I always charge more for New Year's, just because all day I'm charging. I'm not going to say I'm charging double, but I'm charging probably 20% more. 4th of July, I'm charging more. That's a pretty popular date. Memorial Day and Labor Day, at the end of the day, just try to be fair. I mean, most customers understand, especially New Year's. It's so tough trying to find a DJ in general. Most customers understand that a DJ might cost a little bit more. But we've got, let's see here, this year we got 4 DJs out. We've got a big production going on in my hometown that we're going to be a part of. And I'll actually be on vacation. So I'm not doing anything this New Year's. This is the first New Year's I've had off in 10 years, at least 10. Let's see here. DJ Mike B from Humboldt. Where's that at? Is that in America, or is that somewhere else? Netherlands. Great videos lately. I appreciate it. I need a Woo Pig hotline. No, I don't need a Woo Pig hotline. I need people to follow directions. Stop calling me. Montreal. Let's see here. Yorkville 21-inch. You're probably talking about the LS 2103 or something crazy like that versus the Bass Boss 21-inch versus RCF 21-inch. That's tough. I know Bass Boss. They were actually they were on one of my videos the other day in the comment section. But hey, Bass Boss, I'm watching you hook a brother up with the sponsorship or something. I mean, from what I've been told, Bass Boss subs are the truth. But RCF subs, my goodness, I've never heard Bass Boss stuff. I've heard they're nuts. But wow, RCF subs are killing right now. They're killing. I definitely say it's a toss up between Bass Boss and RCF without even hearing Bass Boss. I'll just hear they're that good. Do I recommend Hex Gear over? What is this? Somebody just paid me $5 to ask me a question. What? You can do that? Y'all ain't gotta pay me to ask me questions. That's crazy. Colton, 15-year-old DJ with Rockville equipment, 2 12-inch tops, 118, 1 RGBA. This summer upgrade and want to say thanks. Man, I appreciate that, bro. 15. Hang on to that money, dog. You ain't gotta pay me to answer questions. If you want me to answer your questions, go to djwoodpick@gmail.com. That's awesome. Somebody just paid me $5 to answer a question. You know what? You can call me as much as you want. I'm charging you $20 a call. Let's see here. For a mobile gig, do I always bring a subwoofer? Not always. It depends on the room. I think too many guys. I mean, you guys. I see a lot of this stuff on Facebook. People bringing subs to every gig. Hell, y'all would bring a sub to a funeral. No, it doesn't require. Stop. Doesn't require all that. Doesn't require all that. Let's see here. What's my go-to live sound console? Well, seeing how as me personally, I only own X32s. X32s is the way that I go. But I rent in stuff all the time, whether it's a like Midas console, Midas Pro 2. I just rented those in a couple weeks ago. SC48s are great. But me, myself, I only own X32s for the time being until I have a need. Until I have a need to buy something different, I'm just going to stick with that. They get the job done. They're super cheap. They're throwaway consoles. You break one, you throw it away. Do I use an RTA with your DBX at every gig? Nope. Only tune in the room. RCAs or RTAs, you know, they're useful tools, but when you're tuning the rig, it's nice to have, but you know, it's another tool, but it's not something I use at every gig. No. Let's see here. You got yourself the Rain 12s, now waiting on the 72. Congrats, Marcus. The Rain 12s look dope. I was going to get the 12s, but I don't even use my turntables enough. So I went and bought the Phase. I don't know if you guys have seen that stuff on YouTube or social media. I signed up to get the Phase, and now they keep pushing dates back. I don't know. The 1272 combo, that looks awesome, but I don't use it enough to justify the cost. I couldn't say. Devin Johnson, am I ever coming to Chicago? I would love to come to Chicago. If there's somebody out there that's going to support me. Chuck Chan, do I still stand behind Seismic Audio? See, this is how I know we got some OG subscribers on here. If you go back to my very first video where I was saying Seismic Audio was great money, you know, great for the cost and blah, blah, blah. All right, so just from that video alone, you can tell how much I've grown as a sound guy and as a DJ and knowledge, all that stuff. Because no, I don't stand behind Seismic Audio. It's you can find much better equipment for a little bit more money. I mean, even their speakers. If you go with like a EV-ZLX line, you know, that's the most sold speaker in America, and they're still, you know, that speaker is 10 times better than something you would get from Seismic. They fit into my life at the time, but now I'm just going to say, you know, Save your money. Buy once, cry once. I've bought a lot of crap and ended up replacing it because I wasn't happy with it. So, buy once, cry once. David, those subs are all too big to move air efficiently. You might pump the brakes on that comment. I don't know, man. A 21-inch sub is huge, but go look at David Rat with Rat Sound. Go look at his channel. His Rat subs are 21s, and they are the most efficient large format subwoofer on the planet. Like, he's got people that want to buy the patents from him on that stuff. I don't know. And he's like the genius in the industry. Now, again, I don't know. So if I had some Rat subs, I'd be happy. Danley's got good. Yeah, Danley's got good stuff. Rick Webb is on here. I hit 5K so fast because your subscribers are dope and they're liking the content. Everybody say what's up to Rick Webb. He's probably the biggest help to get me there. So, Rick, the people want us to do a meetup at Mobile Beat in Las Vegas. I'm trying to get out there. Multi-US Productions. You remember the videos of Seismic Audio? I'm thinking about taking them down. But the views on those Seismic Audio boxes are so good. The views are so good, but it's even cringeworthy to watch it. What do I think about the Rain TTM 57 SL? It's older technology now. I've got the Rain. I bought a Rain 62 when the 72 came out, and it's really becoming obsolete now. It's still rider friendly. The TTM 57 is still rider friendly, and that mixer dropped 12 years ago. The 62 is still rider friendly. Now everybody goes for the S9 or the 72. Yeah, they're good mixers. How I feel about the Seismic Audio line arrays? I would say you can probably find better for the money. Let's see here. Rick Webb's going to be at Mobile Beat. If Rick Webb's there, I'm probably going to be there. I'm just going to say. AGI Pro DJ sent me to you. Craig, thanks, man. I'm glad they were able to hook you up. Yes, back in the day, I was above everybody. I had more subs than you. I had more subs than Bar. I don't know what the hell happened. Y'all been on the grind. You got 20,000. Bar's got 30,000. Damn. I'm just trying to get like y'all. I'm just trying to get like y'all. That's all, you know. Do I like Alto professional speakers? I would say they're okay. They're better than Seismic Audio. I'll give you that. But I'd still go for a good old Eevee. I'm an Eevee guy. If you can't tell by most of my speakers are Eevee, with the exception for like my big rig, which is all JBL. Celebrity supporting. I ain't no celebrity. I don't know if you guys can't tell by my accent. I'm just a regular old country dude who enjoys DJing, loud music, and cars. That's it. Video on mixers. What kind of mixers? Are we talking DJ mixers, or are we talking live sound mixers? They want me to do video on mixers. I am going to be doing a video this week. So last week, the best viewed video, it's still, let's see, how many views does that live sound video got? I was blown away. Apparently this is stuff that people really want to know about the pro audio live sound world, because man, I did not think that video would get the response that it got. As I break my Surface screen over here, I think I'm gonna vlog on this computer, or I'm going to focus on you guys on this computer and hop in the comment section over here. But anyway, see how distracted I just got? I did not think that pro audio video would explode like it did. And it's got like 15,000, 16,000 views in a couple days. Let's see here. So to follow up with the Pro Sound video, we're going to be doing a support system to the Pro Sound. And we're going to talk about consoles. We're going to talk about monitors. We're going to talk about mics. And that'll be part 2. Part 3 is going to be like power distribution. Part 4 will probably be lighting. Part 5 might be like truss and motors and stuff like that. So that was episode 1. And we'll just hopefully in a month or so we'll be done with the whole thing, and you can really see how much it's. I mean, you can buy all this stuff, but you try to get out of it, you ain't. It's Rick. You should be editing. What you got coming up? If you guys, I don't know who all is on here when you see it in the future. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed to Rick Webb, I've never met the guy, but he seems like a really genuinely nice guy. I would appreciate it if you go follow Mr. Rick Webb. 50. Michael Jarvis, yes. I'm trying to, all right, so 5K is up. Y'all did that in a week. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by Christmas. Come on, and somebody help me. All you got to do is share with your homies. Share with the homies. That's all I ask. I feel like I'm being pretty reasonable. Just, just Martin Audio. Man, did they bring you out there for Martin Audio some serious stuff? That's like DMB. That's serious cash. I wish John Simmons had the cash for some Martin Audio. If they flew you out there, let's see if they can't hook you up with some audio stuff, Rick. Come on now. Come on. Let's see here. Axis Pro in America. Maybe I hadn't heard of that. What do they sell? Most of the gigs you do in clubs and strip clubs, I would never bring my JBL equipment to those environments. My equipment is always at risk. I need something less expensive. I'll try the EV line. That's probably that's something you got to take into account if you're working in a dangerous environment. Yikes! How is your equipment at risk though? That's got to be nerve-wracking. But yeah, I would suggest something like if your equipment is in danger if your equipment's in danger in the work environment you're at, man, get something else. It ain't worth it. Get the ZLX line. They're cheap. Throw them away. Jared Henderson, Rick and John, how much of a hassle is I've been doing gig logs a long time now. And that's really why as gregarious and outgoing as a person you think that I am on camera. I know Barr says this too. I mean, I'm not the same way in person. So setting up a camera and doing all this in front of people, it's kind of nerve-wracking. My computer fan just turned on. Maybe it's about to blow up. EV costs more cash. Come on now. Come on. Oh, the Eons. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you want. Tina Rose from Nebraska. Hello. Best YouTube DJs besides Rick Webb, Barr, and Mojo. Who else do I watch? There's an up-and-comer, Jay Book. He's pretty good. I don't watch a lot. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of DJs on YouTube. The community is still really small. I know back in the day, the DJ Tutor and Brian S. Red was all there was. And then now you've got like people like Arnaldo Offerman. He does a lot of gear stuff lately though. Let's see here. You got who's some up and comers? I know you got Jay Book, and I only watch probably 2 or 3 YouTubers that are DJs. All the other stuff, I watch a lot of automotive guys. I'm a big car guy, but I'm not putting that on my channel because you guys don't care to watch cars. You come here to watch sound stuff. Let's see here. Peachy State of Georgia, right next door. What's up, Benjamin Craven? That name sounds really familiar. Have I ever used Madison speakers? I actually have. That's that's interesting. I have a Madison cabinet in my shop right now. Madison, they used to be owned. I forget who they bought out or who bought them out. Madison used to be some pretty decent stuff. They went out of business though. So I've heard Madison stuff. Madison stuff's pretty decent. I would put Madison and companies like Carvin in the same category. Good stuff at decent price. You know, you kind of get what you pay for. Need WooPig merch. You might be onto something there. I don't really know what I would make though. Maybe shirts and hats, some hoodies. I don't know. Say Bastille. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want. Tina Rose from Nebraska. All right, let me go down here to the bottom. Rick has a second page about his truck. He does have I thought about, see, that's the thing. It's like you know, because I've got my truck, which is a F-250. And then I've got my project car / daily driver, which is a 96 Impala SS, only one of the best cars on the planet. And I thought about making a second channel specifically for the Impala, so I could do like some work and stuff on it. But man, starting back over at zero, ooh, that's a kick in the nuts. Newmark mixers, you know, it's, again, you kind of get what you pay for. Look at my past, look at my my 10 gift ideas video we did this week, and there's like the Newmark DJ to Go 2 that's on there. I'm really thinking about picking one of those up just because it's super small and simple. If you hop on like the DJ idea sharing pages on Facebook, people love those things for some odd reason, so they got to be good. I thought about picking up one of those. Doop, 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 doop. Has anybody used SoundSwitch? I don't use SoundSwitch. Dynablend is one of the faithful homies. Faithful homies. I see him commenting on every video. Community Quad 15 boxes. Community makes some tough stuff, man. Community makes some tough stuff. Small block or big block, it is LT1 small block Chevy. Essentially, it's a 350. They say that the old Corvette motors, and Corvettes did have the same motor in the car, but it's no Corvette. But it's pretty fast for a big. I mean, it's SS for a reason. It's pretty fast for a 4-door land yacht. Do I ever throw in services that I normally charge for? Uplights, accent lights, just to make a nice event? No. I never do, and I won't, because here's where I have problems with wanting to throw stuff in or doing stuff for promotion. I've been doing this 10 years now. No, I will not DJ your party for free. No, I'm not bringing out stuff unless it's a cause that like I'm deeply rooted in. No, I'm not. For years and years, I did free stuff for Susan G. Komen. Like the Race for the Cures and Walk for the Cures and all that stuff. And they always never wanted to pay me. And then you go and find how much money these CEOs and executives are making. It's like $20 million is what their top level CEO makes. And you can't afford to give me, you know, a couple grand to come up and set up and DJ. No, I'm sorry. And that's, I mean, you won't get anywhere if you keep tossing in stuff for free and for cheap. No, you don't advance if you're giving away your services, because you give it away to one person, then the next person they talk to, they expect it, you know, for nothing or for a discounted price. So I just stopped giving stuff away. And when you stick to your grounds on no, man, don't, guys, if you learn anything from this live stream today, don't give away your services. You're the professional. They're not the professional. You have the equipment. They have nothing. They need you more than you need them. So stop giving your stuff away. Stop. Don't do that. Would I recommend the M112 turbo sounds or turbo sounds in general? Turbo sound is great stuff. And I mean, it's like anything else. you get what you pay for. So they do have some lower level. They do have some lower level equipment on the turbo sound side of things. But I've been thinking about picking up one of those IQ series, kind of all in one RCF column line array type systems. And they're awesome. They're awesome. Why is lighting gear marked up so much? That's a great question. I mean, you look at Chinese companies remanufacturing lights online and what it costs to get them here. It's outrageous. But that's the cost of doing business. Why are DJs so high? Why am I so high? Yeah, you know, that's the cost of doing business. Hello from Germany. What's up? What's up? Can you say Bohr machine? I hope I didn't mess that up. Community boxes are dumb heavy. Yes, they are, because community's good stuff. I mean, people knock it, but Kevin, that's right. Free just gets you more free gigs. You do stuff for free, you get more free. You do stuff for cheap, you get more cheap. Stick to your guns. That's it. Stick to your guns. Nick Spinelli is awesome. Yeah, I see Nick on Facebook all the time. He's up in Jersey. What lights do I recommend for starting DJ? Get you. I mean, if you're super starting out, get you a gig bar too. That's it. I mean, that's really kind of all you need. They've got everything that you need. Some people hate them, but man, they work. John, in the future, you think you'll have time to do videos teaching new DJ skills on becoming a more professional DJ? That's what I've been trying to do. What y'all? I mean, you give me some options. Give me some ideas. What in particular are you wanting to see? What in particular do you want to see when it comes to the DJ specific videos? What do you guys want to see? Craig Jones, how far do I travel for a wedding? I have been to Indiana. I've been to Arizona. I've been to Florida. I've been to Texas, Memphis, Louisiana, St. Louis. It doesn't matter. If they want you there, if they want you in particular there, they will pay for it. That's just, I mean, you know, if you let's say it's a college room or friend or whatever, they moved off to another country. They can find DJs in their area, but they called you. So if they called you, they'll pay for it. You know, just stick to your guns. Tell them what the cost of doing business is, and you know, that's a part of it. That's part of it. What I think about DMB technologies? Ooh, DB stuff is ooh. I haven't Offer or Alon or Alon Offer. I think that's your name. I've never demoed like A and B DB stuff before, but I hear it's the truth. There's a reason why they tour. It's just like L acoustics and stuff like that. Teddy, all the way from the tip of Texas. Where you at? San Antonio, El Paso. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Let's see here. You want to learn how to work controllers? Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Do I charge mileage when I travel? Yep, same. Same. Government, whatever the government says I need to charge. 53 cents a mile, something like that. Anytime I'm more than 50 miles away from my office, I charge mileage. DMB is decent, but they can be problematic. Man, those are problems I wish that I had. I wish I knew that DMB was problematic, because that would mean that I got the money to buy some. Congratulations on 5K. Been doing about 10 years down here in Seark. Where is that? Southeast Arkansas? Is that where you at, Ryan? Ryan Ho? What part of Arkansas? What do I think about EAW 850 tops and subs? I've actually heard the 850s. They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. DJ Jilks, how much do you charge for a wedding? It depends. At the bottom of the tier, you know, if you want a couple hours and a DJ and an MC, no lights, no nothing, you know, 200, 250 an hour, and then it just kind of goes up from there. I've done a wedding as cheap as $750. And I've done weddings for, you know, 8, 9 grand. It just kind of, you gotta, don't sell the equipment, sell yourself, sell your service. That's a part of it. Mm. Mm, mm. Rio Grande Valley. Ooh, that is a trip. You got a queen size bed and a room available. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all show me love, I show you love. Ryan Ho down in Monticello. I was in Monticello a couple weeks ago for a wedding. Muhammad SSN 271. Are you in there? Dude, don't put your social security number down here, bro. Who is this guy? What is up with that? From the Bronx. What up, Ronald? Ronald Reyes. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Anytime you're working with charities, you gotta. I mean, this is stuff you gotta look into. They're paying somebody. Why can't they pay you? That's. I mean, that's at the end of the day. They're paying somebody. Why can't they pay you? What's the most expensive speaker light or other device that I've ever bought? At one point, at one time, the most single amount of money I've ever purchased a piece of gear with. I actually just bought 2 weeks ago, and those are CEM Lodestar 1-ton chain motors. Just go look it up. Look for entertainment chain motor, 1-ton CEM Lodestar. Get back with me. They're high. They're high. But hey, it puts me in a different ball game. Once you get to where you can fly equipment over people's heads, you know, it puts you in a different league versus all the guys that are ground stacking stuff. If you can come in with chain motors like you're in an arena, ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited about next year. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Far Too Loud, AV and DJ may need to come chill with you and talk toys in person sometime. We're over in Nashville. Nashville, hey, my sister used to live in Nashville. Nashville is a 5-hour trip, 5.5-hour trip. Let's go. Let's go. You got a gig you want me to come do out there with you? I'm on it, man. Just pay me and I'll be there. Adrian Guerrero, I think your video is more about education. Bar's all about average. I think, you know, there's Bar's a good friend of mine. I consider him a real good friend, just like I do Rick Webb. We've all got our different styles. You know, I'm older than both of those guys. I've been in the game longer than both of them, but they're both great DJs. I mean, it's obvious if you look at the content they're putting out. They're doing good stuff. We've all got our own style on how we do things on YouTube, though. At the end of the day, this is all about entertainment. You know, there's a reason why you look at like the thumbnails and the view count and all that stuff. It's all about entertainment. We're out here just trying to grind it out. You know, and this is another job. It's another job. What else y'all got? 60 people in here right now. That's the most I've ever had. Most I've ever had on a live stream. So thank you. Blake Smith, my homie. What's the most stressful event you've ever been involved in? Blake, if you guys know Blake from a lot of my other videos, Blake is he's not my best friend. He's family. Get you somebody that is willing to invest with you and grow with you in the business. Blake, I actually sent him a picture this morning from an event we did 6 years ago. Just the growth from that picture until now, and 6 years is not a lot of time. The growth has been unbelievable, and Blake's been there the entire time. What is the most stressful event you've ever been involved in? The first time I ever flew a PA. There's so many things that could go wrong, and festivals especially. There's so many moving parts, and the show at the end of the day is up to you, and it's tough. Second one was actually this year when you've got a crew of 5 or 6 and you're working a multi-day festival or whatever, and you can't physically be there. I had a wedding that I had to be a part of. Just knowing all of the money and stuff that is there, and your name is riding on this event, and you can't be there. That's super stressful. I got that one out of the way, and now I'm good. Y'all, Blake, he's if you don't know who I'm referring to, he's in the comments. Blake is in charge, and he knows what he's doing. So just let it roll. If Blake would mess it up, chances are I would mess it up too. So I'm cool with it. Let him run with it. Is there a way for y'all to share this live stream? Share it with your homies. Share it with the homies. I'm probably going to be on here maybe another 25, 30 minutes. Oh, let's see here. Will I ever use LED screens? And yes, dude, I'm working on it. Wink, wink. That might be something I might invest in here soon. Having some LED tiles, it's just like being able to having LED tiles is just like being able to fly stuff in with motors. It puts you in another classification of getting more work. Yeah. So yes, I do plan on getting some tiles soon. I got to ask, why are you doing these YouTube videos? It's got to be hard to DJing and recording at the same time. I personally don't think I'd do that. Here's the thing. I was a broadcast major in college, editing video and shooting video and stuff like that. It's always been something I've really enjoyed. It's always been something I really enjoyed. So, I don't know. I just do it because it's enjoyable for me. It is work. This Vlogmas thing has been tough on me because I try to film stuff in the morning, then edit it in the afternoon, and post it at night. I was trying to get ahead of the schedule, but it didn't happen with me. Travel to Memphis regularly. I still travel to Memphis. Let's see here. Got a gig tonight from 9 to 11 p.m. Do I charge more on Sundays? And if it's later in the evening? Typically, no. I don't charge more on Sundays. During the prime wedding season, Saturdays get a little bit of a price hike just because from May till October, really, those dates fill up really fast. So we try to get what we can out of it. But it's, again, you just got to be fair with people. Sundays get the normal rate because Sundays are just like Thursday and Friday bookings. They don't come as heavily. So they don't get a price break, but they're going to pay the same as like a base package. Come on, hit me with some questions. Do I ever drink during a gig? If so, have you drank too much where things got a little crazy? If you go back and watch my MC tips video, I talked about drinking on the job, on the gig. Here's the thing. There's some people that say you shouldn't drink on the job. I'm the guy that says if you want to have a glass of wine or two, if you're an adult, if you know how to handle your alcohol, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I've had brides and grooms or whoever's putting the production on say, I want you to have a drink with us. And it's fine. If you know how to, here's the thing. You can't get dumb. Stop. You're not there to get drunk because it's not your event. If you want to have a drink, I don't have a problem with it. That's just how it is. Do I love milk? From David Umansky. Maybe. Let's see here. What's up? Hit me with some questions. Hit me with some questions. 66 people in here. That's awesome. Damn, that's awesome. I'm a beginner DJ and sound tech for the church I attend. I have a pair of Behringer 115s. I need to replace soon. I need some next step up type recommendations for purchase. If you've got the Behringer 115Ds, go with the EV. I keep going back to EV, but hey, they're the #1 selling PA speaker for a reason right now. Go with the EV ZLX 15P. It's got built-in DSP, built-in mic pre's, 2 ins, 1 out. Can take a beating. Now it's not as nice as something like a ETX or EKX, but hey, they're cheap and they get you going. Want to come up to North Carolina and do a big school dance in February with me? Rick Webb, let's chat offline about that. I would love to. Let's talk logistics. Do I practice? Yes, but not as much as I should and not as much as I used to. I used to practice when I first got into DJing, right? I've been doing this 10 years now. I'm almost 30. I started DJing almost immediately when I got to college. I practiced religiously 3, 4, 5 hours a day, every day. But now I've been doing it so long. I practice 1 or 2 hours a week, maybe. And really it's just kind of me running through the music, because I DJ, you gotta get where I'm coming from. I primarily DJ weddings. And let's be honest, guys, a lot of weddings are all the same. I know what is going to make people move, and I know what is going to get people excited. I just do. I've been doing it so long. So I don't practice as much as I should, and I don't practice as much as I used to. But yes, I do still practice. Practice makes better. You can never be perfect. You should always be trying to improve. But yes, I do practice. What is your top? What in the world? John, what is your top speed when you run? I have this really good friend who named. All right, I'm skipping over that. Running at 100 miles an hour. People are messing. Why are y'all messing with me? John, when can we see the complete VRX rig in action? The next time the whole thing is going to be out, and we're talking the complete system, is probably going to be early spring. Right now, things are starting to slow down because it's dead season really for the entertainment industry. We are going to have part of it out at New Year's, but it won't be the whole thing. It's not going to be the whole thing. So the whole thing in full, probably spring will be the next time that we're out. Do you plan on running larger production with LED walls? If so, what route do you plan on taking brand sizes? I've been looking at ROE Creative. They're expensive, but again, buy once, cry once. But then again, I've been looking at stuff like ArtFox. ArtFox is cheap, but hey, it's in Dallas. I can make the drive and go get it. And they've got customer support in America. I don't know. I don't know. Do I like soccer? I'm not much of a soccer person. I like football. Good old American football. But that's about all the sports that I watch. Let's see here. Far Too Loud got 2 new vids coming out this month. A real DJ doesn't drink on the job. See, Adrian, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but to each his own. It's all right. It's all right. Would I ever have any training classes where we can travel to you and pay for the class? I don't know. That at the end of the day, I feel like you can learn a lot from me just by watching the YouTube videos. I don't know that having like a master class would be something that I would do. Maybe it's I know some businesses, like if you look at Joe Bunn or Mike Walter, they're like, as well as company owners, they're also consultants. So you can fly them in to speak with your team or to speak with your company or whatever, and that's something that people do. But I don't know, like having a class that's here at my office. I don't know. I don't know. Nico says he always drinks on the job. He's out there getting lit. Nico is getting lit. Let's see here. Would I go with custom visuals? I'd probably gather some from online. I'm not a video guy, so. How's your business set up? I'm an LLC. How many employees do I have? I have 0 full-time employees. I'm working on that. Blake will probably be my first full-time guy because he's so multifaceted. He doesn't even DJ, but he can do a lot of other things. And then I've got up to 5 or 6 DJs, and then 3 or 4 hands. So if we have a pretty good size event on, I can have up to 10 or 12 people on the payroll for a single event. Let's see here. Far Too Loud up in Nashville does classes for DJing, audio engineering, etc. at conventions. If we had enough interest, we would do a 1 to 2 day training event. There you go. Far Too Loud sounds like he's got it going on. So. Let's see here. Do I use projectors? If so, which one would you recommend? Projectors, it's tough. Nowadays, I use far more TVs and displays than I do projectors, but they still got their place for like motion monograms and things like that nature. Yeah, projectors are cool. What's better, LLC or sole proprietor? It all varies based on how your business is set up. Don't let me lie to you. I'm no lawyer, but my CPA and my attorney both said LLC was the way to go. For me. Far Too Loud. So, hey, Far Too Loud, why don't you email me? It sounds like we could maybe do something with some content, especially here on the old YouTube. Email me, djwoopig@gmail.com. What y'all been up to today? Did y'all have a busy weekend? Got the GTD audio mics like I used to have. What can I do to help with feedback from time to time? It's all feedback with microphones is all about gain stages. How are your gains set up? That's what I would say. Look at your gains first and then go from there. It always helps if you take a little bit of the high end off of it. So yeah, I would start there. Gain before feedback is a real thing. So check out your gain stages. If you're not using an external audio mixer, I would say if you're going straight into your controller, it's all about speaker placement, gain stages, and what does your EQ look like. Ooh. Do I use DMX? And if so, what do I use? I use a combination of Show Express and Obsidian Onyx. It used to be MPC by Martin. Can I make a video on how I organize my music library? That might be something I could do, Trevor. That's pretty, the way I do it is pretty simple. I do one big crate for like promo only stuff, and then I do one crate for events. I have it set up like that. But hey, that might be something. That might be something I can look into. Do I recommend Matt Murphy? Do I recommend the QSCK 12.2, or is there a better PA speaker for around $800 to $1,000? I would say all day of the week, any day of the week, Electro Voice EKX series, simply because it's a wooden enclosure. It sounds much, much warmer than a QSC K12. They sound good. I'm not going to lie to you. K12s sound okay. But I think there's better speakers out there for the money. But again, nowadays K12s are like the industry standards. So you kind of get what you pay for. I will say with any 12 by themselves, you're probably going to need to run a sub. In my opinion, is promo only better than BPM Supreme? It's better for me because of how the business that I run. We do a lot of different things. So promo only works out better for me. BPM Supreme's a good one. I know Prime Cuts, they're about to go out of business. But then you've got people like Direct Music Service or DJ City that have custom remixes. That's where I get I get a lot of the remixes, redrums, stuff like that. There's Franchise Record Pool, as DJ SD1 just pointed out. DJ Chris, get out of here, man. Appreciate you. Hey, before I know some of you guys are having to go, before y'all get out of here, share with your homies. We're trying to hit 10K before Christmas now. 10K before Christmas. Help your mans. Help your mans out. Rick Webb, make a video on the process of when I get initial lead from the bride all the way up to doing a gig and follow up for the. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a flow chart. How to secure the bag 101 from start to finish. That sounds like something we could do that. Let's see here. Show Express is awesome. It's super simple to learn. Show Express works out well. Use a DBX Go Rack. Is that good? Are you talking about the little pod? Is that what you're talking about on that? The DBX Go? Those things were really hot for a while. And then they just got discontinued. I'm still in amazement. Somebody gave me $5 for answering a question. That's nuts. But anyway, I totally had a squirrel moment right there. Yeah. The broadcast license, do you have to have a broadcast license? No, you don't have to have anything. Just got a text message. What would you say would be the next best upgrade from Show Express? You can get into like CompuShow from Elation. Wait, is CompuShow still a thing? Yeah, CompuShow. I would say go ahead and look at like going to the M series. Obsidian's the new program. They bought M series from Martin, and that's what I have. It's now M Touch. I have an M Touch, but it's now Onyx. So I would say that's the next bet. If you're going from Show Express to something bigger, again, it just depends on what you're looking to do. But something like the Onyx, I think, would be a great step up from you. Of course, MA is the way to go, but you're talking about going from a Honda Civic to a damn Learjet. Doc Jones just started watching a couple weeks ago. Man, I appreciate it. Thanks for love. Y'all need to share with the homies. Again, we're hitting 10K before Christmas. I promise you. I promise you. Come on, you're calling QSC trash? I wouldn't say they're trash. I would say they're trash. I would say to each its own. Rick, I'm gonna ask Rick, what are you doing in North Carolina? I know how has that experience been? I know you got snow. It's probably not as much as Ohio, but I mean, how has the experience been moving across the globe to seek out employment? That's awesome, man. A lot of people at your age ain't doing that, so I commend you. Pioneer DDJ 1000 works good. Blah, 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 blah. Have I ever heard of PK Sound? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. What was the prize I'm giving away for 5,000? Now I'm saying it's a 10,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm still doing the giveaway, but hey, if we hit 10K before Christmas, we're giving away two things. Two things. Do I pay for advertising? Occasionally. Occasionally you have to, I feel like. You found getting rid of the workflow Show Express into MTouch quite hard. Neil, that's one thing when you're going, I mean, like the MTouch in-play combo deal with Martin MPC, that's a professional grade software. You go from Show Express to any other lighting desk such as MA or Hog or whatever, the workflow is going to be totally different. Show Express, My DMX, all that stuff, those are built for DJs. That's not built for professional use. So there's going to be a bit of a learning curve to it. That's with anything. It's just like doing a simple 12, a simple DJ rig to setting up a concert level PA. They both produce sound. They're both the same thing, but it's a bigger learning curve. Reginald, can you do a video on packaging, like a guideline for pricing and upselling? I could probably do that. I could do that. That might be something we do this week. What do you guys want to see this week? Give me, I need four topics for this week. Moved with a full-time engineering job. Man, that's awesome. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Now, here's the thing, Rick. You've got an engineering degree. I've got a journalism degree. My question to you is this, I ain't making much money with a journalism degree, but engineering is something that you could, I mean, that's substantial. So is this something you plan on doing forever, or do you just enjoy the hustle of building a company? That's something I would want to know. What not to ask a DJ? What not? I don't want to do that. Those are like those gimmick videos. I'd rather give y'all some real content. Like the idea for sales. How do you sell the add-ons? Cool. That sounds like something we could do. Sierra and Brown, opinion on strobes? Don't ever use them. I'm not saying don't ever use them. I'm saying I don't hardly ever use strobes anymore. Unless we're talking big outdoor productions, I don't hardly ever use strobes. Two hurricanes and now a snowstorm. Ooh, golly, North Carolina's getting hit. What part of Rick? What part of North Carolina are you in? Are you over by Joe Bunn, the homie Joe Bunn? I'm surprised he hadn't hit you up to work for him. DJ Nico giving away your virginity. You got jokes. You got jokes. Devin, like commercials, magazines, internet. I do most of my advertising goes on Facebook, Instagram, Google AdWords, generally in that order. John Snyder wants to learn about lighting design. That's probably something we could do. How to compete in a flooded market. Ooh, that's everybody. That is everybody. But here's the thing. I would say everyone's market is going to be flooded in some shape, form, or capacity. You just got to figure out how to fight through it. I know people that are making really good money in oversaturated markets. I know people who are making money, more money than me, more money than folks in Florida, and they're in South Dakota. It's all about how you're selling your services. Don't sell the equipment, guys. You got to sell yourself. Do I use software application suites like DJ Planner? I use DJ Event Planner. I sure do. It works out well. Had a video on scaling up your business, how to take it to the next step. That's a good thing too. I've only been full time in this for November will be 3 years, and even in the short time I've been full time versus being bivocational, the growth has been nuts. Do I have fans in Ireland? How does it? Wait, you and Rick Webb have fans in Ireland. How does it feel to be global? That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't do it for the fame, guys. I do it for the money. I'm kidding. I don't do it for the money either. I do it because I enjoy it. I enjoy it. This is genuinely fun to me. Having people that know who you are across the world is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let's see here. Live in South Carolina. All right, 58 minutes in. We're going for another 20. We will be here for another 20 minutes. Ask all the questions. Video on lighting coming this week. I think I'm going to do a video on all of the lighting. Pulling everything out of the cases, just showing you from the bottom of the barrel lighting to all the moving heads and everything. I'm going to show you everything I got. And this is probably going to be like a thing on it's going to be another episode in our pro live sound stuff, but it's probably going to be like a juncture because live sound's different than lighting. In-depth tutorials on ringing out monitors. Okay. Sounds like a good idea. What is my favorite lighting fixture that I have? I would say my my crowd blinders. Those are my favorite. You open those up and people, it's like staring into the sun. It's you open them up for the first time at a concert and people don't know they're there. It is hilarious. Have I experienced the EV ELX 200 15P? Thoughts? Just bought the 12. Interested in the Bluetooth monitoring. I think those replaced those replaced something. Those replace something, so they should be pretty decent. I think they're above the ZLX line. So hey, do a video on how you power your big setups. Yeah, they replaced the ELX. So yeah, the ELX 2s, they got to be. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're trash, but you know, there's always better out there. If you got a little bit extra money, save up and go with something like the EKX line. Do a power on video on how you power your big setups. That's coming too. Have I gotten any jobs from doing YouTube videos? No, because I don't even share my YouTube videos on my Facebook page just because I do this for fun. I don't want future clients going on there and me calling their wedding trash. I don't like that idea. Tutorial on live sound signal chain. That's a good video. That's an idea. Devin, can I text you if I promise never to call? No. Yes, EV does have 4 lines. ELX are the ABS. ELX is the composite, which is still plastic. EKX is wood, and then ETX is their flagship. ETX stuff is awesome. It's awesome. Do a video on wireless DMX. That's simple. We can work something. I thought about trying to do a video on Show Express. You can run it from an iPad, and that's something that I still haven't learned. I thought about doing a video on that just so I can learn how to do it myself. Opinion on CDJs versus XDJs. What do you want in particular? EVQRX is an awesome line. EVQRX is an awesome line. I actually sold my QRX stuff to get my VRX stuff. It was a lateral move at best. The only reason why I sold the QRX is because they were point source boxes, and I was trying to get into bigger rooms or two level rooms, so I could throw The boxes could curve. I could throw it up to the balcony and still have coverage, but lateral move it. But at best, I still think the QRX sound better than the VRX. Rick Webb, running Show Express off the iPad isn't that great. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Do you, Rick? Do you still have to have your Show Express computer hooked up, or can you do it strictly from the iPad once you have it set up? Because I know there's like an Airstream app that American DJ has, and you can run it strictly from the iPad. That looks pretty dope. Still need the computer. Dang. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm not going to do that because that's a waste of time to me. Learning how to use Freestyler. Freestyler is a good. I started out with Freestyler 6-7 years ago. Devin has the Airstream. It's just a wireless button presser. Damn. Well, if that's the case, I'm not. Yeah. See, I thought about switching over to something like the Airstream strictly because Esmeralda Lindemann. I thought about switching over to the Airstream just because I didn't want to have to carry an extra computer. But now, since you got to do that, Mac or Windows, I am a both guy. I had Mac I had Windows for a long time. Said I wasn't going to spend the money on a Mac. Bought the Mac just because my other computer died and to have something different. But I'm not a basher. You know, people bash Windows because they expect a $600 Acer Walmart laptop to be their main DJ rig. No, you go out and you do like Rick Webb did and spend good money on a Windows laptop, you're not going to have any problems. Do I use a generator? Only in special situations. Would I be willing to mentor from a distance? I am mentoring, hopefully from the comfort of YouTube. If you're wanting to mentor, you want some questions answered, stuff like that, I would say always email me. If you got something you need me to answer, email me. djwoopig@gmail.com. I got so used to saying that. djwoopig@gmail.com. Hey, check out the crown logo. If I remember correct, you had some experience with Yorkvilles. Yep, I do have some Yorkvilles. I've still got a pair of Yorkville TX9 subs, dual 18s. They slam. But they don't slam as hard as my JBLs do. As good as they are, they are. What is? They fit a category. Kevin, do I use like a UPS backup for power conditioning at any time? For my small DJ rigs, Kevin, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I don't use any power conditioning. I have a Furman power strip. It's supposed to be like a power strip conditioner thing inside my controller. But yeah. What level of SPL am I getting out of one of the STX cabinets? I don't want to lie to you. I haven't measured it. It's loud. They sound good too. That's just like those Yorkvilles. I put a pair. The one thing I like about the Yorkvilles is they've got pole cups on them. So they stand straight up like big bass cabinets. You can put a pole on there. And I put the VRX, 2 boxes of VRX on top of them, and they sound fantastic. And then I put a set of VRXs on a pole, on a speaker stand, and then put the STX under it, and golly, those STXs sound good. Yin Yang Twins, he said my bass was unbelievable. And they got wheels, Blake Smith, and they got wheels. Why don't you comment more? Everybody say hello, Blake. You see him in some of the videos, local YouTube celebrity. The Martin Audio ones were pushing 148 dB. That's nuts. That's nuts. I know when we did Yin Yang Twins, we had at the loudest, and here's the thing. We were inside a gym, and at probably, what do you say, Blake, 20 to 30 feet from the main hang, we were at 124 dB, and it was loud. It was loud. 148 make your ears bleed. It would 148's a dude. That's nuts. Why passive array over powered array? From what I've noticed, all large scale companies are using passive array systems. 122-ish. Yeah, so 122, 148 would be nuts. Positives and negatives over passive versus powered. I would say it's a lot easier to swap out. If you blow a speaker, it's a lot easier to source a power amp than it would be to source a whole nother speaker. Now, that's just me. Yeah. That's just me. And here's the thing. I went passive for my larger scale rig because my mentors, friend tours in the business, they have passive rigs. That's the, I mean, but RCF has a new powered line array that's supposed to be dope. So I went passive just because that's what everybody else had. The Yin Yang Twin setup, Blake. What was that? It was the basic of the basic lighting, pretty much just a stage wash, because they couldn't afford anything else. But we had at that time I didn't even have 6 STX subs. I had 4 and the 2 Yorkvilles. So I put the 2 STX on carts, Yorkvilles on either side of them, and then we had. Did we hang 4 or 5 boxes over there, Blake? We either hung 8 or 10 boxes, and it was loud in there. It was loud. I thought stuff was going to blow up, but we were barely even tickling the orange on my amps. I was super impressed with it, and that was one of the first 5. Okay, so 5 boxes aside, that was one of the first time I had actually pushed the PA to, I'm not going to say to the limit because it wasn't to the limit, but I was worried. 8 wedges and 2 subs on deck. Yeah. So we had 5 boxes. We had 10 boxes of VRX. We had 6 dual 18 sub cabinets. We had 8 wedges, 8 15-inch monitors on stage, and 2 more subs on stage for Yin Yang Twins. And they still wanted it louder on deck, on the stage deck. It's nuts. Those dudes, I don't see how those dudes are deaf. They got to be getting close to being deaf. Blake had earplugs in, mixing from behind the subs. It's nuts. Let's see here. I have a passive and active rig. I find active is handy for small events, but anything over 150 people, I go passive. I find it a lot easier to monitor. I don't know, man. I've been at weddings with 150 people. I go active all day long. It just whatever you need for your event. You got to figure out what works best for you. What works best for you. All right, we're at 6:22. I'm live streaming until 6:25. If you want to see something this week, leave it in the comment section, and I promise you I'm going to try to get things up. Before we get out of here, guys, man, I can't say thank you enough. I thought that I would be hitting 5,000 at like December 22nd. But to hit it in the course of just a few days is nuts. I really appreciate you guys. People like Blake Smith that's been sharing the videos. People like my friend Cynthia Smith, that's his wife. Kate that says hello. Hey, Kay, man, what's up? Y'all guys, I can't appreciate you enough. Thank you so much. Hey, share it with your friends. Now we're trying to hit 10K. Now 10K is the goal before Christmas. I don't know that anybody is on YouTube has seen that sort of growth. You're talking, 2,800 or let's see, 7,500 subscribers in a month. That's Casey Neistat level, man. That'd be awesome. Time lapse of you creating a DJ lighting setup from the ground up. That might be a good idea. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Points on tips on how you grew my business. I can do a video on that. I think I've done a video on that. Yeah, I've done. Hey, go back and check out some of the other videos, Nate. I did one for the Disc Jockey News about a year, maybe 2 years ago. But I can do a follow up on that. Long story long on that. Just take care of people. Take care of people, and they will take care of you. That's just How do you deal with drunk people and normal requests? I hate it. I hate it. I was like, you know what? Go away. That's how I know. You just gotta take, you gotta be aggressive but passive at the same time. Will I post my phone number on here? Yes, I will. It's 501. Everybody, hey, everybody get a pen, okay? Get a pen. I'm gonna post my phone number on here. Okay. Are you ready? Blake, I do not have that Webby. If you want to call me, this is the one time. This is the one time I will allow it. One time I'm going to allow it. If you want to call me, make sure you get a pen. 501 278 6